Hi guys, so today is Natural Hair Tip Thursday. So in the previous episode I talked about the 3 things that you need to know when you are starting off your hair journey. So those 3 things are hair porosity, hair density, and hair texture. So porosity, think of it like a sponge, right? Porosity is the ability for your hair to absorb moisture. So porosity can be categorized in 3 groups: low porosity, medium porosity or normal porosity, and high porosity hair. Low porosity is when the cuticle is tightly closed and laid flat, so it's hard for moisture to penetrate your hair as well. If your hair is moisturized effectively, it's hard for moisture to come out of your hair. And in order to raise your cuticle, it's good to use heat, like gentle heat. Like if you're going to deep condition your hair, you use a hooded dryer, or you can spray your hair with some warm water that will help to lift your cuticle. You can warm up your deep conditioners in a warm water bath before you deep condition your hair. So those are the ways you can implement in order to effectively moisturize your hair. Where you have normal porosity, which is normal, it raised normally, closed normally, and then you have the high porosity hair where moisture goes right through and moisture comes right out, just like that. So with high porosity hair, you have to use like heavier base products, heavier base sealant, because you're trying to force the cuticle down because it's raised open, right? So this test is that you take a clean strand of hair and you drop it in a cup of water, and then you look to see if it sinks to the bottom, then your hair is high porosity. If it stays in the middle, then it's normal. But if it stays right on top, no matter how long you leave it, then you're low porosity hair. This is very important to know because it helps you to know how best to moisturize your hair and what kind of products you're supposed to use when moisturizing your hair. So for me, I have low porosity hair, so that means my cuticle is tightly closed and it's hard for products to penetrate my hair. So how do I combat that, you ask? I use heat, like a blow dryer when I'm deep conditioning my hair, or I warm up the products, or I use warm water that will help to gently lift my cuticle so that the product can enter into my hair shaft. While with normal porosity, hey, it opens normally, close normal, normal. While high porosity, the cuticle is already open, so the best thing for you to do is to try to seal it, and with that you have to use heavier base products like heavy butters, heavy creams and stuff like that. Low porosity hair don't really like heavy products, but if you have thick hair and high density hair, you can get away with using heavier products. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is hair density. Hair density is basically how many hair you have on your head. So to test this out, you would have like a square inch of hair and you can count that out, but nobody got time for that. So there are nice little videos on YouTube that you can watch in order to find out your hair density. And hair density also comes in 3 categories, which is high, medium, and low density. And this is helpful because, you know, if you have thinner hair, low density hair, you don't really want to use that much product because you don't want to weigh your hair down, while thicker hair can use a lot of products, while normal medium density hair is like you're in the middle. Hair texture basically describes the size of the strands, whether you have fine strands, whether you have normal strands, and whether you have /coarse strands. I don't have coarse strands, but I have a lot of hair. So my hair has a lot of fine to medium size strands. This is helpful as well because this let you know how to layer your products, right? Because if you have low density hair, right, low porosity hair, and your strands are fine, I would not advise you to use heavy, thick products because that will weigh your hair down and it will give you like this greasy, sticky feeling that, ugh, it doesn't feel good on your hair, right? So these really help you to know how to moisturize your hair, what deep conditioners are also good for your hair, and it overall makes your hair experience a lot easier and it prevents dryness. I hope this video was helpful in any way, shape or form. Stay tuned next week Thursday for episode 3. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and remember that God loves you.